I'm going to be honest with you, this is an episode which I've been looking forward to recording, since, unlike the first two, there's actually a lot more shows this quartet which I've been looking forward to. Most notably the last one. But what did you think of the shows which have aired today? Let me know in the comments, and join me as I look at the 4 more new shows. Because this is a 2023 Spring Anime Preview from a different perspective. First up today, we've got yet another isekai with a long anime title. We've got I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World and Become Unrivaled in the Real World too. An anime about a guy who is shunned in the real world, gets really pissed off at it, gets so angry he finds a way to travel to another world. The way he gets to another world is through a door. Yep, he gets angry, punches a mirror, accidentally opens a hidden door, finds a door to another world, travels to it and becomes overpowered. Now, this is not a terrible show. It starts off looking like it's going to be terrible, as this fatso kid saves a girl from a bunch of thugs and gets beat up himself. Our fatso kid being our main character, Yuya. And he is basically down his life, he's ugly, he's fat. It's basically every anime trope that they poke fun at all the time. And had I kept with that, I'd be more willing to give this one a bit of extra reason, because after he comes back from the real world, he has a transformation, and suddenly this big ugly fatso is this totally ripped, muscle-bound, good-looking guy. And suddenly, he goes from being the loser who everybody hates to being this really attractive guy that everybody wants to be with. Of course, he hasn't changed inside, he's still the absolutely timid, bullied kid. He does remind me of the main character of Axel World that way. Haruyuki remains rotund even once he gets his powers. Sadly, Yuya doesn't. What he does, however, gain is a way to another world, where you can learn skills, and any items he takes back from that world gets transferred into yen, which you can spend in our world. Physical traits or intelligence traits he learns in the real world, because of, again, isekai, it's an RPG world with numbers, translates into our world to become smarter, tougher, stronger. And that is definitely a cheat skill. Am I going to stick this one out? I might give it a few more episodes. I'm definitely better with 2 new isekai airing so far this season so far. But is it a sticker? Who knows? It really depends on how it plays the characters. As what else is going to happen, I have no idea. I'm definitely going to give this one another try. Definitely give it a few more episodes. I'm going to recommend this if you'd like isekai. If you don't like isekai, this one's got enough of the tropes to turn you off. If you're okay with isekai, give it a try. It's worth a watch. You can find it airing over at Crunchyroll. Next up today, we've got a quite anticipated anime called Kizuna no Allele. Now, if the first part of that name sounds familiar, then you're clearly a fan of the current trend flowing through YouTube right now and Twitch, the VTuber. Because when I say Kizuna no Allele, I do indeed mean Kizuna, as in Kizuna Ai. One of the first VTubers to really break into the mainstream. This is an anime based around Kizuna Ai, although only tangentially, because she's not a main character. In fact, for most of the anime, she appears to be absent, as she's gone missing. You see, Kizuna Ai was one of the first real virtual idols in this world. She took the world by storm, won the Lapin Door 5 years in a row, the highest honour of the Virtual Grid Awards, the VJs, and then she just vanished. Her place has now been usurped by another virtual idol. Most people have moved on and are now focusing on this new girl, Robin Ai. Unlike our main character, Miracle, who is another up-and-coming virtual star, as she ends up going to a virtual star academy. Yep, this is your classic Idol Academy anime, but instead of being about idols, it's about VTubers. Now, we don't get too much into a premise of it, we get some basic groundwork laid up. We meet our main character, Miracle, and her mysterious character in the greenhouse having tea, and mention of another character who's a very popular idol right now, who always skips class, but apparently was really interested in watching Miracle's performance. I went into Kizuna no Allele with a bit of trepidation. When I learnt they're making an anime based around Kizuna Ai, I was thinking, this is going to be a gimmick, this is going to be not great, it's going to be not brilliant. I'll be honest, I actually left this with a higher impression than I thought I was going to do. I'm going to go back and watch more in one episode of this. I may watch a full season, we'll see how busy I get. Because Kizuna no Allele is just your basic traditional idol show, just with a different flavour. It's that extra different flavour which gives it a different feel to me. It's not the same anime, it's a different setting, so to speak. This one is definitely not going for anyone. If you don't like VTubers, then definitely don't watch this one. If you like Kizuna I definitely watch it, although you probably already watched it. And this one you can find anything over at Crunchyroll. Next up today, we've got Skip and Loafer, a slice of life, coming of age type anime, which completely came at me from left field. I didn't actually expect this one. It's not an anime I've seen hyped up from anywhere. So Skip and Loafer is an anime about a girl moving to Tokyo from the countryside, top of a class representative, and her terrible first day at school, where she gets lost on the way there, throws up on a teacher, and nearly scuffs her whole speech. She's very much a country hick in a big city with big ambitions. She's got a life laid out for her. She knows what she wants to do. She wants to graduate from high school, go to Tokyo University, become a politician, become a mayor of a local town, become brilliant. She's basically got a life. She knows what she wants to do. Not that she's told anyone who believes her anyway. But Mitsumi is a very nice character. She's cute. She's over dramatic, but that's what you expect when you get out of town and coming to Tokyo for the first time. And she immediately wins the eyes of the very nice looking guy in class, Shima, who, when everybody sees him in class, everybody looks at him thinking, oh, he's attractive, I want to be with him. And of course, when he approaches Mitsumi, who he helps get to school on the first day, they're thinking, oh, I want to be friends with her. If she's friends with him, I want to be friends with her. Now, this is very going to very much depend on the characters and the way we tell the story. I've got faith in PA Work to tell me a decent story here. The visual style is very much laid back, calming, no CG art styles, no bold colours. Not quite pastel, but getting there. But it's that type of show. And it's a type of show which I really appreciate and I'm drawn to. It's definitely a show I'm going to go back to watch more of. And it's probably a show I've finished even looking at the first episode. It's definitely a keeper. And if you are also interested in watching Skip and Loafer, this one's airing over at Crunchyroll. Finally today, and literally the very reason why I'm wearing this hoodie, we've got Konosuba, an explosion on this wonderful world. Yep, I didn't say it wrong, it's not a blessing on this wonderful world, it's an explosion on this wonderful world, as this is the Megumin anime. The anime of her early life, growing up in a Crimson Magic village, and growing up from being a poor girl to being a poor girl with explosion. Now, as you'd expect, being a village full of Chuni, if you're expecting laid-back characters and no drama, you've not watched Konosuba. Although I will say, if you've not watched Konosuba, why are you still watching this? Go and watch Konosuba. I won't mind if you stop the video here. Come back to me once you watch 2 seasons. And a movie. Especially a movie. The movie makes this more contextual. But this is Megumin's anime. Now, if you don't know who Megumin is, first of all, again, where have you been? Also show and tell time, I'm a big Megumin fan. As evidenced by this cute little Megumin figure I've got. I'll put it back on my shelf. Yeah, I can do that now. My shelf's literally there now. We were there last time, whatever. Anyway, this is definitely a Megumin anime. It's an anime where Megumin is learning to be an arc wizard. Although, she's got a bumpy road ahead of her. As she learns in class, explosion magic is a joke. You don't want to learn explosion magic. It's a dead end, spend all your points in it, and it's not ever used ever. To be a true Crimson magician, you don't need to learn explosion magic, you need to learn advanced magic. You'll not be treated as an adult until you've graduated class and learned advanced magic. And of course, this being Crimson Magic Clan, is not just Megumin we've got here. We've got Megumin's family, including her adorable little sister Komeko, and most importantly, Megumin's friend slash rival slash stalker, Yun, the daughter of the clan chief, and an adorably cute, really shy girl who's definitely not made out to be a Crimson Wizard. Of course, we also meet all of her classmates of varying degrees of weirdness. One which obviously stands out most in the first episode is Arue. That's because Arue is awesome. She's got the whole princess curls thing going on, with her personality and her eye patch. Now, this is a show which I am intimately familiar with. I've watched both series of the anime, I've watched the movie, I've read the entirety of the original Konosuba series, all the way to conclusion, and the entirety of the Konosuba Explosion spin-off, including the spin-off of a spin-off, the Megumin Bandits, which is very fun. So I don't need convincing to watch this. I was watching this before it even been announced, I think. I finished work at 5 o'clock today. I immediately came in here, turned computer on, turned Crunchyroll on, started watching it since it airs at 5 o'clock on Crunchyroll on a Wednesday UK time. So yeah, I'm going to recommend this one regardless. I don't care what other people think. I love this anime. I love Konosuba. I love the characters. This is my type of anime to a T. It's friendly, weird, wacky, energetic. It's got action, but it's not over top bloody action. It's comedic action. And let's be honest, Megumin is the best character in Konosuba. I would accept no replacements. Even weirdly sexual crusaders don't get my blessing. The only one comes close is Chris, but she cheats. If you are interested in watching explosions when you're like Megumin, and you can find it airing go at Crunchyroll. And today's shows were I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World and Became Unrivaled in Real World 2, Kizuna no Allele, Skip and Loafer, and Konosuba and Explosion on This Wonderful World. I know which of those shows I liked, and which one I was not as sure about. But what about you? What did you think of them? Let me know in the comments and join me next time. Until then, bye bye.